Welcome back, friends. I'd like to talk for a few minutes this time about posture, posture and meditation. It's something that I find myself thinking about a lot, and I imagine it's because I'm asked about it a lot. When I'm teaching in a secular setting or a Christian setting, that posture seems to be de-emphasized in meditation. But when I'm teaching in a Zen context, posture seems to be emphasized much more strongly, and that varies, of course, from center to center and teacher to teacher. But I want to talk a little bit about posture because I think it's something that we can get confused about pretty easily, depending on what kind of instruction we've been given or haven't been given. And over the years that I've taught meditation instruction at in a Zen setting, I've tried to emphasize sort of the spirit of posture and why it's talked about so much in the Zen tradition. And I've tried to talk about it that way intentionally so that it doesn't become a rule list, expectation list, a thou shalts list kind of thing, because I think we can fall into that so easily. The correct posture looks this way, and it doesn't look that way. And yeah, that's true at some level. And when we look at especially very traditional instruction on meditation posture, depending on the lineage, they can get highly, highly detailed instructions. And there's a beauty to that. And if our bodies allow us with comfort, with health, to take those postures and explore those expressions, that's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. I have no judgment of that. What I get scared of there, though, is that the spirit behind those instructions can get lost. And it can end up being ableist or exclusionary, or we can end up imagining that postures become kind of the holy grail of meditation. And we tend to equate really good meditation posture with really expanded states of awareness. And the truth is, that's not the case. That is not the case. I can very easily imagine sitting next to somebody with absolutely perfect full lotus asana mastery, but I actually know nothing whatsoever about what may or may not be going on inside that person's heart and inside that person's mind. So the spirit of posture, as I have come to understand it, basically comes down to two central energies. And the first is ease, comfort, relaxation, right? Something that allows the heart and the mind to soften and open. And when our body is in pain, it becomes constricted, of course, and it's actually difficult for us to have a state of heart or a state of mind that is open, spacious, allowing, curious. You can kind of feel it, right? We're talking about an energy here. So by asking the body to put itself at ease is conducive to a state of mind and heart that is at ease. We're talking about non-grasping, not desire-driven. It isn't attached. It isn't demanding, right? So postures of the body that have a certain degree of ease and comfort to them help this. They help us facilitate that kind of state. So when we say, "Oh yeah, sit, cross-legged on your cushion," that might be very comfortable for a lot of folks, and that works great, wonderful. But if we don't have the flexibility, right? If we don't have a body that wants us to do that, that it would harm that body to put it into a cross-legged cushion position, then we're forcing pain and constriction, right, into a system. And that's going to show up in the way that our heart and our mind experience our meditation. We shouldn't ask it to do that, right? Discomfort is okay. We can push the edge. We can lean into our discomfort, of course, right? Meditation is about going in to areas of awareness that are oftentimes uncomfortable, right? We're not asking it to be a hot tub, but we have to discern in ourselves the difference between a little discomfort and hurt because we don't want to hurt ourselves. So the posture that works for you may be sitting cross-legged on the floor. It may be using a kneeling bench, a prayer bench, a seiza bench. It may be using a meditation chair, right? For a lot of us, especially for some meditation techniques, laying down for like body scans and that kind of stuff is very conducive to relaxation and comfort. Wow. I encourage people to explore all these things. Play with it. Spend some time in a chair. Spend some time kneeling on a cushion. Spend some time sitting cross-legged if you can. Spend some time laying down. Notice what it feels like. Walking meditation, standing meditation. Play with these things, right? But the first spirit, the first general idea we're wanting to convey is please put yourself in a physical posture that allows you to be at least somewhat at ease, to experience at least somewhat an okayness in your own body that doesn't lead to constriction, right? Because we're wanting spaciousness, acceptance, allowing, curiosity. Can you feel it? That's what we're looking for from that first kind of leg of meditation. And then the second leg, the second quality, the second energy we're really wanting to cultivate is uprightness. Uprightness, right? We are vertical beings. We're a vertical species, right? We're two-leggeds. We stand and walk with a long vertical spine. And so uprightness is the second quality we're wanting to cultivate because this is about awareness, awakeness, engagement. It's the kind of energy that says, I will pay attention. I will pay attention. I'm here. I'm engaged. I'm responsive, right? Uprightness is about being dialed in, not dialed out. I'm not going to punch out. I'm not going to leave. I'm dialed in. You can almost, I'm leaning forward as I'm saying it. This is an engagement with our experience. I want my posture to be relaxed so that I'm not tense and I don't constrict and pull back. And I want to be upright. So when I say upright, usually for many of us, that means physically, literally upright. Seated postures are upright, standing postures are upright, walking meditation is done upright, that I'm, literally upright. I don't mean rigid, not military, because now we're constricting again, right? I mean upright, the way a yoga teacher would tell you. Find your nice long spine. Breathe yourself open and up like a tree, right? But again, sometimes this doesn't literally mean upright. We're talking about uprightness as a state of heart. I'm here to pay attention. So long spine or upright might actually be laying down or some other posture. I can have an upright posture of heart, an upright stance of mind, even if I'm not physically upright. Upright is a way of talking about my commitment to awareness. I will be awakeness during my meditation. I will be aware. I will stay punched in. I will stay invested. I'm not going to dream. I'm not going to drift. I'm not going to wander. I'm going to stay here. Can you feel it? So these two energies are two energies that all of us are already really good at doing. These are two things that the human nervous system is already good at doing, right? Being very relaxed, very calm, very peaceful. Humans can do this. We do it when we fall asleep at night. We do it when we're flopped on the couch and we're drifting, but it tends to lead to, I'm not paying attention anymore. I'm punched out. And we're also good at the other one, which is paying really close attention. And usually that happens for us when we are highly activated, right? Highly caffeinated, maybe, but there's a tension to it. There's a constriction to it. I'm paying attention to it, but it becomes like tunnel vision, like a laser beam, right? We're all really good at that kind of attention, and we're all really good at this kind of attention. And meditation is asking us to do both. Can you pay really close attention and be very soft and spacious at the same time? Can you be very relaxed, deeply accepting, and not space out? Stay right here with each breath. Can you balance those two things? All right. It's actually quite a difficult invitation. It's simple. What we're describing here is very simple, but challenging to actually do. Physiologically, it's challenging, and also energetically, it's very challenging. But it's kind of neat to see it this way. And when you're noticing your posture during meditation, you're also noticing the energy of your mind. So notice how you tend to lean too far into relaxing. Now I'm daydreaming. Now I've wandered. And then when it's, I'm really, really focused, but I'm watching my muscles and my heart and my blood pressure go up and I'm constricting. Because usually for most of us, there's a motion between those two energies, right? I'm grabbing and holding and demanding. Whoop, now I'm starting to slip off. Whoop, and then I'm, right? So the verticality of our meditation posture, the stable uprightness that's been taught for all these thousands of years, is a metaphor for how we want our mind to be. Not leaning toward to grasp, not leaning away to avoid, right? Not too much of this, not too much that. Instead, it's beginning to notice, oh, the pendulum can hang plumb inside my own heart. The constant movement, right? Between good and bad, right and wrong, past and future. Slowly but surely, I begin to realize I can find the still center because I am the still center. And then our meditative gaze, our meditative awareness, right? Our meditative witness becomes non-judgmental and accepting and allowing and also curious and engaged and wise, right? I hope this is helpful to talk about posture in this way. So notice how different postures have different effects on your state, and please notice how kind or controlling you are with the physicality of your meditation practice. It's likely to show you a lot about where our work lies, right? Okay, I hope this is helpful for you. Thank you. Until next time.